Hi everybody, this is Mark from Marks Mandalas, and this video is a tutorial on a dot mandala that I made on a resin coaster that I made, and I am currently doing a video tutorial on how to make a dot mandala resin coaster from beginning to end, and I wanted to focus a little bit more on the artwork in a separate video. So as you can see right now, I placed the center dot, and now I'm doing the first circle of dots. The first 4 dots I place around the center dot, I use an analog clock visualization. I visualize 12, 6, 3, and 9 o'clock, or a compass face north, south, east, and west to try to keep my first 4 dots as balanced as possible. Then I place a dot in between all 4 of those dots, and then I do that one more time for a total of 16 dots. Now the next circle of dots, I'm going to be only doing 8 dots, and once again I did the first 4 with the clock face or compass face approach, and after those have been laid out, now I'm going to call it the 12 o'clock of the dot. I paint across from me, and so I'm painting on a line. I visualize a line, and then I'm trying to paint at the furthest most point away from the center dot, and to try to keep that balanced all the way around. Once that is done, I'm walking the dots around the teal dot, and you'll notice that I walk the dots on one side all the way around, and then once I'm done with those, I'll walk the dots on the other side to complete the pattern from the other side of the coaster. And that's just something that I'm more comfortable doing that way. I don't know if anyone else does it like that. But that's just what works for me. You can try it. You might be more comfortable just walking the dots on both sides of the dot from the top or the bottom, whatever works best for you. And once these are done, I'm going to be placing a blue dot, but I'm going to be sure to try to give it extra space. A lot of times I will hug my dots from the next circle I'm creating really close to the other one to really fill that space up. But these dots I'm walking, I'm trying to walk them all the way around the dot, and so I want to try to leave enough space to be able to do that. And now that the blue dots are down, I'm going to be putting a light blue dot at the 12 o'clock of that dot. That's just, I'm not sure if there's a proper term for it, but that's what I'm going to call it. Hopefully what I'm saying along with the video, you'll understand what I mean. And then once all of those are done, and I'd like to put a little bit bigger dot than what I'm going to be walking the dots with, so that I can have it more balanced. I just start walking it from the left side and walk it from the right side instead of trying to start from the center each time. You can mess that first dot up. So I like using a separate dot that's just a little bit bigger than the ones you're walking the dots with. And this is pretty much the same thing that I just did with the previous circle of dots. I'm just repeating it with larger tools. I have a list of the size tools. I will probably put it at the end of this video, or I'll put it in the description. I'll put it somewhere. I'm also going to be putting a link to I'll be adding a link to the tile making video once it's complete. At the time I am creating this one, the tile one isn't done yet, so but I will be adding it later on. Now back to the artwork here. I've just laid out 8 purple dots, and I was also being as far as I guess being aware that I need to give space so I can wrap those walking the dots all the way around. And I'm actually going to be doing 3 levels of walking the dots on this outermost version here. I'm going to go around the purple dots first with white, and then a lavender, and then with the plum that I used on the large dots. And actually once I'm done with that, I'm going to be adding not one set of top dots, but I'm actually going to be doing some of them. I'm going to be doing double top dots, and the top dots will just help to add some depth to the piece. And so I'm actually just going to go ahead and let you watch this for a little bit as I go around. I do have this sped up a decent amount, but if it's not fast enough for you, you can actually speed up YouTube videos to watch them faster, or you can slow them down as well. So you don't have to watch this at the speed that I've recorded it. So I have a video on my YouTube channel that will help walk you through how to do that on your computer. I need to do another one to show how to do it on your cell phone, but at least I have one that will show you how to do it on your computer. So I'm going to go ahead and let you watch this for a little bit, and then I'll be right back here. I wanted to talk about doing this freehand. These type of patterns are extra challenging, I think, doing freehand, trying to keep them evenly spaced apart. And that's where I think painting on the other side of the piece away from you gives you a better chance to see the line, to visualize a straight line going across the piece. And, you know, I'm sure this one is it's not perfect, but I do like the organic feel of a freehand piece too. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but you try your best to get it as close to perfect as possible. I'm just about done doing these, and I'm actually going to be doing some drags in between the blue dots just to add another little texture to it. And that's going to be coming up here real quickly. In fact, here we go. It's just 8 drags going from the middle out. Just having some fun with this, doing something I'm not terribly comfortable with, but it's good to push yourself and to stretch yourself. And once those are done, I'm going to go ahead and start doing some top dots. And I'm starting off with the center, and then I'm going to be doing the 3 outer circles of dots where there's 8 dots in each circle, and to start off with, and then I'm going to be doing another set of top dots, but not on all of them again. So, and actually I'm going to be doing a top dot on the very, very outer dot of the border on the outside too. You can go ahead and experiment and add more top dots onto the one that you do, or not any if you don't want to. You can, by all means, please feel free to replicate this piece, make it your own, customize it, change the colors, have fun with it. Any of the pieces that I create that you see, please feel free to go ahead and make your version of it. I just ask that you give yourself full credit for it, and you have my full permission to go ahead and create any of these pieces. I think it's only fair, it's only right. I think the art community is a very giving community, so I want to contribute to that. And it looks like I'm doing the top dots on the very outer dot of the border, which I'm actually going to be doing a second top dot on top of that using a number 2 tool when I get there. But now I'm getting pretty close to the end of this video because I'm just doing the second round of top dots, and with it sped up, it doesn't take as long. If you like this video, if you like the content that I'm putting out there, I ask that you please like this video and any other one that you like. I ask that you please also subscribe to my channel, comment, share, anything you can do to help promote me. It really helps me out, and I'm looking forward to creating a lot more content for everybody. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video, and I look forward to sharing the complete creation from beginning to end on this coaster. I'm going to be pouring clear resin over this once it's done. This is Mark from Marks Mandalas. Until next time, rock on.